I'm going to make another video about this because I think it's one of my most important discoveries that I've ever made in scientific stuff. Not just my besides my gold magnet, my magnet that can pick up gold and brass and aluminum and copper and all sorts of metals. This one is more important because this one talks about dark matter, and I've just made one about this. I'm making another one, and this is why the universe is not accelerating in expansion as it appears. It's all an illusion. It's an illusion from dark matter. Okay, we have an illusion made by dark matter, and what's happening is there's all sorts of energies and being emitted from stars, right? Star systems are emitting tons of energies, X-rays, microwaves, of visual, of ultraviolet light, all sorts of different spectrums, all sorts of different of light emissions coming out of there. Well, what happens is there's dark matter, and dark matter is all throughout our entire universe. It is the counterbalance system to expansion. Now, what it does is plain and simple, because you don't just have gravity as a counterbalance to expansion. You have dark matter as a counterbalance to expansion, because you have, and also the other thing I'm talking about is why there's no dark matter particle. You'll never find a dark matter particle either, because it's not a particle. Okay, it's not made of strings. It's not made of strings like you and me are made of strings. Everything's made of strings, like they say, string theory. It's not made of strings. It was strings, but the strings have been compressed into hooks. So we have hooks instead of strings. Okay, the strings have been folded right down the middle on themselves. I can't even make the hand motion. Let me do it like this. They've been folded in, and they've folded into a hook. After they've folded it in on themselves and been compressed, they've been compressed into a hook, into a state of energy that puts them into a hook shape, and so they're no longer visible to humans. Okay, that's why you won't ever be able to measure or see a dark matter particle, because it's not a physical particle that you can measure, because it's not made of strings. Everything that you measure is all strings. Any measurement that we make is all stuff that is composed of strings. And string, because we're all made of strings. This is not. So, what we have is an illusion of rapid expansion, because they see the light is diminished, and it's diminishing more and more. Well, what it is a exponential growth of dark matter. As lights emit energy sources, and as it passes through the dark matter, it physically breaks it down. Just think of matter in space, right? Just think of water. If you take light and you shine it through water, what happens after you shine light through water and it goes down so deep? There's no light at the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? If you go down to the bottom of the ocean, there's no light there. The sun shines. How does water slow down the light to where it can't pass through it? Because it's matter, right? It's slowed down, and it has broken down its energy forms and slowed it down to where it can't go. Same thing happens with dark matter. The exact same process is happening in dark matter, and we're seeing an illusion of expansion because of the exponential growth of dark matter. Okay, and that's about as simple as I can explain it to you. But ultimately, you'll never be able to see any dark matter particle either, because it's made of compressed strings and because you're only made of strings, you can only see stuff composed of strings. you can't see stuff that's not made of strings, right? Therefore, you can't see dark matter. And it's an illusion that has fooled all of science, all the scientific community, and it presents problems with our measuring, with all the accuracy of all of our telescopes. James Webb, all these telescopes are all inaccurate. That's why they're launching another telescope. They're hoping they can create a more accurate model. But will they be able to do that? I don't know. That's not my problem. All I know is that currently everything is crap. But the good positive light here is that star systems might not be as far away as we think they are. We might see something 10 light years away, 10 million light years away. It might only be 5 million light years away because of the illusion that it's expanding and the illusion that it's getting further and further away, and when it's really not. It's it's eventually going to slow itself down and collapse on itself. Is what's going to happen because of dark matter, because that's what it does. That's what dark matter's purpose is. It is the collector of regular energies to collapse the universe. Okay? So, the people who won fucking Nobel Prizes for saying that the universe is rapidly accelerating were wrong. And now I just saw, a paper. I looked it up online, and there was there's people who theorize about this, and they say that it's not rapidly accelerating, but they don't offer any solutions why it's not, and the math. This is the solution. This is the real solution for the problem. So I want you to spread this video. If you haven't, if you know anyone who could view this in the scientific community who needs to view this, spread the video, spread the knowledge, because that's what I'm here for. I've happened to have information from the subconscious mind because the person who used to own this body died, and they abandoned the body and went to the light. And this is a very important time for humanity, for everyone. So we couldn't, in good faith, just let this body go to waste. So we're here to give you the knowledge that we can, all the stuff that we can come up, that we can tell you about, and we want you to know. Okay, so spread the word. The universe is not expanding, and this is why it's not rapidly expanding. Accelerating in expansion. It's not accelerating in expansion. The expansion process is done. Okay? It's just an illusion of acceleration. It's an illusion of acceleration due to exponential growth of dark matter. Okay? That's as simple as I can explain it. I've explained it as simple as I can. Okay? And so I want you to share this video, like this video, comment if you can, and try to get this to the masses, okay? Because it's very important information. All right, well, that's it. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day and a great life and enjoy your time, and that you vote for Andrew Yang. I hope if you live in the United States, you're going to vote for Andrew Yang. Get us all $1,000 a month. Help end poverty, and get rid of selfishness, the selfishness of this dog-eat-dog world of our current form of capitalism. And yes, in the future, selflessness will prevail. People will be selfless and not selfish, because they will be trained that way. Like they have been trained to be selfish and eat other dogs here, they'll be trained to be selfless and help everyone out as they can. Alright, that's all. I'm keeping it on 10 minutes. Alright, I love you all. Bye.